Today, take a look at the Minisopuru 10-in-1 dual display docking station. That is a very neat looking texture on the top. Almost looks like a punched texture. So on the front we got our power button, we got our two USB-A ports. This one is a 5 gigabit per second, 7.5 watt power delivery. First one is also 5 gigabit, this one is designed just for data. Got a USB-C port, also 5 with a power delivery of 15 watts. We got a headphone jack, we got two USB 2.0 ports for mouse and keyboard. And then on the back, we got our port to the host. We have power delivery for the host. So if we want to supply power to that laptop, we can do that right here up to 100 watts. So that is excellent. We also have an Ethernet port and two HDMI ports. They're both 2K at 60 hertz. And then finally, we got our power in for this dock. And we got some nice rubber feet on the bottom so we don't have to worry about this thing sliding around. So it does come with a USB-C to USB-C cable, and there's a nice braided cable as well. We also have a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So if you have to plug this into a USB-A port, we can still do that with this. We got our power supply, and it says that's 110 to 240 volts. So it's good for international or domestic. It outputs 3 amps at 12 volts. So they actually gave us the driver on a USB thumb drive. So we don't have to go anywhere and download anything. It's actually physically right here. Most companies do not do this. I love that they are doing this. This by itself makes me a fan of Minisopuru. So I'm going to start by plugging in power, and we'll turn this on. So that's nice. We do actually have a light ring around there so that we know that it is actually on. See, right here the laptop is currently charging. I'm going to unplug the charger from the laptop. We are now on battery. I'm going to plug that into the dock. Then I will use the USB-C cable that they provided, and I will plug that into the laptop. And we are now reconnected to power, which is great. So what that means is whenever we come home for the day, we can set the laptop down, and all we have to do is plug in this one cable, and we'll have power as well as all of the other options on this dock. So that is very nice. Next, I'm going to plug in the HDMI cable from my monitor. Okay, and it picked that up right away. And I can take all my files and folders. I can move it from one display to the other. I can do all my work right here on my laptop. I can watch movies over here. Once you go dual screen, it is hard to ever go back. So very nice having that on this dock. So let's do a speed test. Okay, so this is about the speed I would expect out of a SATA SSD. So, sequential 1MB, 8 process, 1 thread, we got 450 on the read, 456 on the write. For sequential 1MB, 1 process, 1 thread, we got 344 and 368. For the random 4K, 32 process, 1 thread, we got 163, 184. And for the random 4K, 1 process, 1 thread, worst case scenario, we got 24 and 79. I want to make sure that the mouse and keyboard ports do work. And they do. Quite frankly, I would have been surprised if they didn't. And last thing, I want to make sure that the Ethernet does work. And you can see if you look in there, we do have both the green and the orange lights. We also have the indicator for Ethernet, so we know that that port is working. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice simple dock that has two displays on the back, you can connect to Ethernet, have a bunch of USB ports in the front, and supply power all with this one cable to your laptop, that will be an excellent dock for you. I'm happy with that.